action! I'm sorry to hear, Miss Moore, that you've come down with a terrible case of lab practical syndrome. Fortunately for you, there's a very easy cure, and it's called remodeling! And when we're doing the remodeling for your kitchen, we're going to make sure that your kitchen is going to be ADA compliant. And as you can see, as we came through the door right here, it's fairly easy for you to actually get through with your wheelchair. So he's at least 32 inches, but I believe you have the winning lottery ticket and that he is 36 inches, which is the recommended number. You do indeed. He's 36 inches wide. And as we're sitting in right here, you can see your kitchen is going to have a few problems for having to be situated in your wheelchair. Mainly the fact that none of your cabinets and appliances are properly situated for you sitting in a wheelchair. It's going to be incredibly difficult for you to actually use them, let alone make proper storage use of them. The main offenders are going to be your microwave, your cabinets, and your sink. Your sink especially so because it's going to give you access to where your plumbing is. While you may have other water sources in your house, in your kitchen, that is the only source of water that you have. So we need to make sure it's very easily accessible for you because, as you know, you can die of thirst. It's a very serious problem. We want to avoid that. The biggest problem you're going to have with the accommodations for your actual appliances is that they're very hard to reach. I'll take you over to your microwave right over here. Wash your feet right there. Go ahead and try and reach them for you. See how hard it is for you to actually grab them? So what we'd be doing is lowering this guy down to about countertop height and lowering the cabinets down as well as bringing them further forward. And when we're bringing them further forward, we'll check the bottom ones as well to make sure that you have enough space for your caster wheels and your leg rests. So it should be greater than 4 inches in, although yours are currently less than 3, so they will need to be moved in a fair distance back so you don't have to worry about hitting your toes or caster wheels or actual leg rests. However, all of your countertops, as well as your stove and your sink, are too high. Your countertops should be between 30 to 32 inches. Yours, I believe, are 36 inches. They are indeed, so they need to be lowered at least 4 inches. Your stove should be I'm sorry, I said that wrong. These should be 30 to 34, not 30 to 32. Your stove and your sink should be 30 to 32. Okay. So your normal countertops should be lowered 2, while your stove, as you can see right here, is also 36, will need to be lowered at least 4. And if you'll turn yourself around right here, you'll see your sink is in line with the rest of your countertops, which should be 36 inches. Would need to be lowered as well to about 32, so about 4 inches. As well as the fact when we're doing the remodeling to see what changing into a sink would be more efficient for you to use, have them angled towards you so you can lean forward and do it instead of having to play hide and go seek with your dishes.
Right.
And as you can see right through here, you actually have a fairly good turning radius in this, and your kitchen layout is fairly decent in the fact that it's an L shape, so you don't have to worry about swerving around all over the place trying to get through. It's actually just a fair, clear-cut walkway all the way through, minus your pets.
Right.
However, with your decor, you do have a few obstructions, mainly your trash can and your table right here. But those are things that can be moved to make it less of a house hazard or safety concerns for you. And they're fairly easy to move, provided you have some help or if not, I can. Although that brings us to the last point, in the fact that you don't have any outlets that are going to be usable or easily accessible to you. All of them, as you can see right there behind your microwave, toaster oven, and both sides of your microwave right there are dangerously hard to reach. Right there are very hard for you to use. We bring them down to about countertop level, so that way you can actually plug in your phone, your charger, use them for what you need to do throughout your daily life. And with this stuff gone, you'd have your proper range of mobility where you can have about roughly 5-foot turning circle. And we talked about the plumbing for you, so you don't have to worry about that. And you don't have any kind of dangerous obstructions for you to hit your head on, or lights, or any other problem for your house. Do you have any questions?
No, that was everything. Thank you.